Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Yes, I have my espresso. Why? Because I'm bullish on crypto, all right? Institutions are bullish on crypto when they're saying that retail investors like yourself and I are on the sidelines at the moment because we have cold feet. We need to change that right now because institutions are getting the upper hand, buying everything on the cheap, waiting for all the retail to come in, and they're the ones that are going to make all the money. We need to change that, all right? Anyway, let's stick around to the end of the video, everyone. Massive shout out and a big thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. We're just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It is down there. Thank you very much. It's absolutely free. I'll wait for you. Thank you very much. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, it is Monday. It is quiet in the markets, which is the perfect time to dollar cost average. Now, let's go straight to the community tab because I put a post up about XDC and XINFIN, all right? I don't know why anybody, like hardly anyone is talking about XDC, all right? I've been very bullish on it for a very long time. Let's go and have a look at its use cases right here. Trade tech, trade finance, tokenize and distribute, which is massive, all right? It's a $15 trillion industry. It's a no-brainer. Trade Finex right here, trade assets and capital management. You've got R3 Quarter as well, settlement token for Cord apps right here. R3 Quarter is absolutely enormous. Go and have a look at that. Every bank around the world is currently using that. XDC Impel, you've got R3 Quarter, cross-border payments for banks and enterprises. And of course, Trade Financial right here, mapping Swift pay, or Trace Financial, sorry, mapping Swift payments. I mean, it's just all coming together. All right, I'm bullish on XDC. I'm bullish on XRP, XLM, Hedera, Quant. We're going to get into all of that because there's an interesting video that just came up on my Twitter feed from one of the bank managers of Lloyd's of London. So we'll get into that in a minute. These were the altcoins that were up. Shiba Inu was absolutely pumping 30%, which is crazy. UFO Gaming, Anchor Protocol. You've got Luna Classic and, of course, Cardano, which I'm incredibly bullish on. And that may be part of the ISO 222 migration and the messaging system. Very interesting. We'll get into that in a second as well. Let's go to Coinspot. Now, this is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. If you are new to cryptos, please feel free to use the referral link below. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, with anything to do with investing, please do your own research. And of course, all these prices right here are in Australian dollars and everything else is set to USD because I'm catering for everybody. Let's go through my favorite coins. Obviously, you've got Bitcoin sitting at 35,000, which is really nice. It has been holding quite steady, trending sideways, you know, above that 32 to 33,000. I mean, this is just the beginning. I think we're starting to come out of the bear market. All right, so the crypto winter is starting to thaw out. You've got Ethereum sitting at $2,847. I should have bought some a few months ago again when it was down to like, the 1,700 to 1,800 Australian, because I think once this merge happens and the ETH 2.0 goes to proof of stake, Ethereum is going to go parabolic. And a lot of institutions have backed Ethereum. And of course, Gensler, the SEC, we all know this for a fact. Anyway, Cardano has flipped XRP, which I'm not too concerned about, but that's sitting at 83 cents. You've got XRP at 54 cents today. Solana's at $66. Dogecoin, 11 cents. I'm still holding mine, by the way, from the last one there, the pump that happened. Shiba Inu is up 33% at the moment. I'm still holding that. Again, I've been holding that for a long time. Seeing some nice returns. You've got MATIC at $1.45. Moving down to some other favorites. Near Protocol, $8.25. Link is at $12. I'm bullish on that. Stellar's at 18 cents. You've got Algorand at 53 cents. VeChain at 4 cents. I'm incredibly bullish on that. Moving down to some other favorites, Sandbox at $1.97. I think this will do quite well in the future as well. Everything's going to be virtual. We all know this. Hedera's at 11 cents. Incredibly bullish. Axie Infinity's at $27. Please go up, back up to $80. I need that. Again, because I was buying it at those levels. So I'm incredibly down on Axie Infinity. Moving on, you got Theta at $2.24. Moving down, Aave $159. I might add some Aave into my portfolio. Let me know in the comments below if you currently hold that. Quant is at $174. I might throw in some money today on that one. That is incredibly nice and cheap. Again, this obviously will go back up at least 5 to 6% tomorrow. It always happens on a Monday, all right? So we'll have a look here, guys. Moving down, you've got Phantom at 57 cents. The Graph's at 20 cents. IOTA's at 50 cents as well. Moving on, Neo's at $16. I like Neo. Wave's at $9 as well. Lunar Classic's up 3.82% at the moment at the time of recording. You got Gala at 10 cents as well. Moving down, you've got Rose at 13 cents. Some other favorites of mine, of course, are XDC right here at 5 cents. I've talked about Reef and DeFi. Love this gem right here. No one talks about Reef. And, of course, Alliance Block ALBT sitting at 8 cents right now, which is incredibly nice as well. So, again, partner with Quant and Hedera. No-brainer, all right? For me, anyway. That's just my personal opinion. Do your own research. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles to see, obviously, what's happening in the markets. Let's have a look here. And, of course, we have Shiba Inu absolutely pumping today. Up 32% on the day, 41% on the week, 57% on the month, and 111% on the year. I'm not going to even go to that price because there's so many zeros I just don't even count. Anyway, I'm going to say 702 there with 4 zeros in front of it. Anyway, you've got Celsius right here, up 13% on the day as well, which is insanely, look at this number, 193% on the week, 459% on the month, which is interesting. Should I buy some? Let me know in the comments below if I should throw in some money into this to see how high this can go. These numbers are ridiculous. I don't know if it's going to be sustainable. Who knows? But again, it's crazy. Dogecoin, 8.9% on the day, 16% on the week, 28% on the month. I'm still holding my Dogecoin before all the stuff happened with Elon Musk. And again, this went up to 80 cents. I saw some insanely good gains. I took profit and put it into Bitcoin. I'm still holding that. All right. So I'm still holding some portion of Dogecoin right there, which is nice. You've got Chili's up 6.6% today, 21% on the week, 75% on the month. Let's go to Unised Leo right here, 6.7%, and obviously 7.5% on the week. Still up 77% on the year, which is really nice as well. That's why I love crypto. And my favorite here is Quant. Still up 13% on the month, down 5% today, and its all-time high was at 376 USD. Currently trading at 121 USD, which is incredibly cheap for Quant. It has less of a supply than Bitcoin. Easily a $10,000 to $20,000 asset in the next 5 to 10 years, all right, long term. All right, that's pretty much it for Crypto Bubbles. Let's go to the news. So, a massive $10 trillion crypto game changer is closer than you think. Again, guys, there is a tsunami coming for crypto. I mean, like, I can just feel it. There's going to be a lot of inflows coming into this, all right, and we are in the perfect opportunity right now to take advantage of this before every other person on the planet comes into this sector right here, with being crypto. We're ahead of institutions, all right? So obviously we know that BlackRock is the first big, the world's biggest asset manager that's coming into crypto. Wait until all of them get into crypto, all right? What do you think is going to happen with the prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, all our favorite altcoins? It's going to go parabolic, all right? I know this for a fact. The Bitcoin price has added around 20% since the time last month, with Ethereum making even larger gains. Analysts warn a 100-pound gorilla is getting closer by the day. 100-pound gorilla. I love their description. So the price of other major cryptocurrencies, including Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Solana, Cardano, and Dogecoin, have also bounced back from their recent lows. Now, after the world's largest asset manager sent shockwaves through the crypto industry last week, BlackRock has suddenly launched a spot Bitcoin private trust, opening up the Bitcoin and crypto market to a $10 trillion asset manager's US institutional clients. Boom. All right, that's just one bullish article. Now, look at this, guys. Crypto says institutions are back, though retail has cold feet. Why do retail have cold feet? I've been telling everyone, obviously it's not financial advice. This is the time to take advantage of when the market is quiet. This is where real wealth is made. It is facts. When everyone is fearful, that is when you buy. Quote, Warren Buffett right here. Be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. That is facts. Let me have a sip of coffee. I'm fired up today, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to talk about the ISO 222 coins as well. Sector champions tout a renewal of institutional interest. Retail investors appear to be anchored to the sidelines. Why? Wake up. So an old adage right here is making the rounds once again. In the crypto sphere, institutional investors are back. BlackRock Inc.'s partnership with Coinbase Global Inc. makes it easier for institutional investors to manage and trade Bitcoin, was followed by another announcement that the asset manager is offering the first investment product directly in the token. Meanwhile, hedge fund firm Brevan Howard raised more than $1 billion for a crypto fund. Thus, the return of the narrative. Big money investors are besotted by the space and are finding ways to be involved. They can't do what we're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. They can't just go onto an exchange and buy because they are regulated. So again, once this stuff, once they are able to come into this space, forget it. The opportunity, the train will have left the station. Facts. All right, so check this out here. And it's all happening as crypto prices show some signs of recovery, with Bitcoin adding 20% over the past month and Ether advancing 80%. Bitcoin's rally may be attributed to the recent optimistic headlines and continued institutional adoption of crypto, rate analyst at BlockFi in a note. Another by Coinbase citing that BlackRock News said that major multinational firms are making moves amid the crypto downturn. Why? Because they see opportunity. All right, if you can't see it, I can't help you. Look for it right in front of your eyes. All right, this is where the time is right now. And again, XRP is a hot buy. This chart shows a massive breakout right here. I'm not very big on technical analysis. I mean, it's everyone's personal opinion, but yes, of course, I honestly believe that XRP is going to go parabolic. Once we receive any more positive news in this case, which we will, guys, the price will just absolutely skyrocket, all right? And it always does. Always does with positive news. Anyway, moving on, you've got some insane volumes of XRP moving. So 270 million XRP moved with Ripple's direct participation. Here's why. Look at this. So Ripple fintech giant took a direct part in transferring these funds as the company continues to send a large amount of XRP to be converted into millions of US dollars, which is really interesting as well. So Ripple sells 50 million XRP on Bitstamp. Whale Alert has tweeted that in the last 48 hours, a substantial amount of XRP tokens totaling nearly 300 million XRP has been moved. The amount sent to crypto giant Ripple comprised of 50 million tokens, which was worth $18.7 million at the current XRP USD exchange rate. There's a lot moving. And obviously, I think a lot of that is going to be, quite honest, to Ripple's lawyers, because I reckon the legal fees are just ridiculous. And again, Brad Garlinghouse has said that those legal fees will be coming out to like $100 million anyway, so it's crazy. And again, you have an ex-SEC attorney shares reason why XRP should be treated like Bitcoin and Ethereum. I did mention this in my last video, very interesting right here. So again, a former lawyer for the US Securities and Exchange Commission, John Berry, has recently noted that Ripple's digital token XRP is similar to the two largest cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Here, hence, it is not suited for the Howey test. And I've said this before in my last video. I don't know why anyone doesn't just go straight up to Gensler and show him this, or to both judges, Netburn and Torres. This needs to happen. So the SEC's ex-attorney made this argument in a recently surfaced video clip shared on YouTube. In his comments, he said that XRP possesses some similarities with Bitcoin and Ethereum. He also spotted the differences between the three digital assets, citing that all three do not fit the Howey test. Therefore, John Berry implies XRP isn't a security, as opposed to the claims by SEC, which led to the ongoing XRP lawsuit against them. Facts, all right? It is not a security. We know this. Some interesting stuff here. Yes, this goes back to 2021 right here, but again, crypto's not going anywhere. BNY Mellon forms new digital asset unit to build industry's first multi-asset digital platform. So again, this is what I'm saying. Institutions are trying to get into this space however they can. When they do, the train would have already left the station. It'll be too late. All right, it's too late. It's like now we have the ability to invest in the dot-com bubble before it goes parabolic. Think about it. So a new innovative initiative right here will help accelerate the development of enterprise solutions to service the rapidly evolving digital asset space. You've got here BNY Mellon today, back then obviously announced that the formation of the new enterprise digital assets that will accelerate the development of solutions and capabilities to help clients address growing and evolving needs related to the growth of digital assets, including cryptocurrencies. People need to read, guys. It's crazy. I know it's old, but it's very, relevant, because there's new people coming into this space every day. They need to know what's going on. Interesting stuff here. Coinbase highlights Lightning Network's potential disruption of the $150 billion payments industry. So crypto exchange Coinbase says that the Lightning Network has the potential to disrupt a massive $150 billion payments industry. Lightning Network is a layer 2 scaling solution built on top of Bitcoin that aims to enable instant and cost-effective transactions for Bitcoin. That is what XRP is doing. That is what XLM is doing. That is what XDC is doing. These guys are well and truly ahead of Lightning Network, all right? They're already at the forefront partnering with banks. It's a no-brainer. Moving on to this one right here. FTX president says crypto winter is starting to thaw. I just wanted to mention this quickly because I think it is as well. I think we're starting to see some bullish trends. The fear and greed index I saw on Twitter was at neutral. All right, so we are coming out of the winter right now. It's taken a long time. I think we're just about to see a movement in the crypto market as well. So keep an eye on. I just wanted to mention that as well. Now, this is interesting as well. Coinbase warns Polygon, MATIC, and other scaling solutions pose a threat to Ethereum. ETH price, here's why. So look at this, guys. In a recent report, Coinbase says that the layer 2 scaling solutions, L2s, could cannibalize Ethereum's revenue. I don't mind that. Honestly, I don't mind. I mean, it's sad to say that for Ethereum investors, but again, I don't mind because I want the other coins to succeed more than Ethereum. Why? Because I'm sick of the corruption between, Coinbase, Gensler, JP Morgan, all of these corrupt firms. This is the reason why I don't want that to happen. I want that to happen. Anyway, so the future L2s could very well be the zero-sum game, as whichever L2 houses the majority of decentralized applications could one day power the entirety of the Ethereum ecosystem. That suggests that L2s could eventually divert revenue away from Ethereum itself, which is nice. So Coinbase says that over the past 12 months, scaling solutions such as Polygon, Optimism, which is new as well, that just got listed on Coinspot, by the way, and Arbitrum right here have generated less than 1% of the revenue that Ethereum pulled in. Over the last 12 months, the token terminal has reported Ethereum has earned $9.9 billion in total revenue compared to the aggregate and of only approximately $78 million of Arbitrum right here, Polygon and Optimism. But again, I think there's a lot of projects that will overtake Ethereum. Moving on right here, let's go to cryptometer.io. And let's see where the money has been flowing. You've got Shiba Inu. A lot of money's been piling into that. You've got Doge, RLC, Link as well, which is nice. You've got BTC, Bitcoin. You've got TRX, Luna C, GMT, Ethereum Classic, Maker, and of course Alpha right there. XRP is not there today, which is not nice. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to World OTC. I'm going to show you this right now. Currently sitting at 7,208 USDT, which is absolutely insane. Income from transactions has been, pretty nice, guys. 219 USDT so far. I'm trading this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I have not taken profits over the weekend, and I'm letting it compound. You can see here it's now going into like the 26 USDT up to 27, now 28 USDT every 3 hours. This thing runs 24 hours using the iMacro script, linked below. Again, it's free, obviously, but again, it's high risk, high reward. I am taking profits out of this weekly. I will take some profits out today, which will probably reduce it down to, 6,500 USDT. I'm just slowly letting it build up, taking profits as I go because it's high risk, high reward. All right. And again, I do earn 10% on the profits of obviously the commissions that come in, only if they're profiting. So if you're not profiting, I'm not earning any commissions at all. So that's pretty much how it works. Again, high risk, high reward. I did put in 199 USDT into this from my 3Commas trading bot, which was doing absolutely nothing. And again, I put that into this to have some fun because why not? But again, it's doing quite nicely as well, making some nice profits, 3.2% per day. Using the iMacro script, if you're not using that, you will make 0.4% every 3 hours, but you'll have to manually press the start filtering button right here. So that's pretty straightforward. High risk, high reward. Please be careful with this. Do not go and invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Again, because I don't want to see anyone get financially wrecked with this, right? So please be careful with it. Now, let's go to Twitter. See what's happening today. There's not much happening at the moment. There's some interesting stuff here. Digital asset investor. Hester Pierce, maybe, can you ask Ethereum Joseph right here, Joseph Lubin, for those multiple email addresses people use to disguise their Ethereum purchases right now, with his help in the Ethereum ICO security issuance right here. They're always doing a public appearances right here, guys. Look at this. Joseph Lubin right here. You've got Hester Pierce. Everything's there, guys. Look at this. Senior Economist, Bank of International Settlements right here. A lot of corruption right there. Fun fact, Bitcoin hit its all-time high of $69,000 on November 10, 2021. Could we see that happen again? We'll see what happens. Now, interesting stuff about the migration to ISO 222. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't ban this section of the video, so fingers crossed, but have a listen to this migration. It's coming, guys. It's going to be huge. Listen to this.
So for Lloyds Bank, there's two key sets of dates. 2022, the Target 2 migration will go live, when over one weekend we go from MT messages on the Friday to MX messages on the Monday. A big bang approach. And at the same time, the whole industry will begin the CBPR Plus migration from MT to MX, which is really key because that is when we have to start receiving ISO messages. Lloyds Bank will also start sending ISO messages at that time, although that's obviously optional as part of the SWIFT rules. The second date is the revised Bank of England CHAPS migration, which will now be in April 2023. This will mean that for 5 months, between November 2022 and April 2023, where the UK local infrastructure will truncate any enhanced data sent into the UK, a request will be sent out by all UK CHAPS participants to their FI clients not to send enhanced data to UK beneficiaries during this period.
There you go. This is happening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know Matt Hamilton came out and just completely debunked all this stuff and all this whatever. But again, this is what's happening right now. Cross-border payments is happening. Ripple, XRP, XDC, Quant. This is all happening, all right? They are all ISO 222 compliant projects, messaging. And we know that Ripple, for fact, is not only going after the messaging, they're also going after the movement of funds. Okay, so it's bullish as anything. Now, CFTC and the SEC have been working together IMO and could also be part of those emails. Thank you, Riz, for this tweet. SEC refused to hand them over right now. Would Judge Netburn already know this from the in-camera review? I don't know. Johnny Eden and obviously Jeremy Hogan answered that question. Have a listen to this, right? This is crazy.
For having me, Scott. So we're going to talk a lot about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and really nerd out on this topic, so I hope the audience is prepared for that. In 2018, Yahoo Finance interviewed Bill Hinman from the Securities and Exchange Commission at our All Markets Summit out in San Francisco. And at that time last year, he clarified the SEC's stance on Bitcoin and Ether, saying that neither were a security. And I just want you to clarify the CFTC's stance on Bitcoin and Ether.
Sure. Happy to do that. But before I do it, I think one of the things I'd like to say, because this is, I think, my first big public appearance as chairman, is I wanted to stress the importance of blockchain and digital assets to the United States. And in particular, as CFTC chairman, I really want the U.S. to lead in this technology. I don't want another country to lead. I want the United States to lead, because whoever leads in this technology is going to end up writing the rules of the game. So then we come to the question, well, what is the role of the CFTC? And it's very interesting, because I think the CFTC's role is to ensure there's integrity in the markets. And we want these markets to develop in a way that has integrity. So under the Commodity Exchange Act, we regulate commodities. A commodity is a very broad definition. I'm not going to give it to you now, but essentially, if you have to say that a movie ticket is not a commodity, which is in our statute, it covers a lot of financial contracts. If it's a security, it gets kicked out. So to your question, Scott, we've been very clear on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a commodity under the Commodity Exchange Act. We haven't said anything about Ether until now. It is my view as chairman of the CFTC that Ether is a commodity, and therefore it will be regulated under the CEA. And my guess is that you will see in the near future Ether-related futures contracts and other derivatives potentially traded.
So you're hearing this all for the first time. This is first on Yahoo Finance. Breaking news.
Breaking news. It's my conclusion personally, but as chairman of the CFTC, that Ether is a commodity and therefore would fall under our jurisdiction.
I had to play that in its entirety because, whoa, man, like Ethereum had an ICO. Work that one out. Anyway, I just don't get it. Either these guys are getting some serious big brown paper bags under their table right there just to say that. I don't know. It's just crazy right there. Anyway, I hope Netburns and Torres see straight through all this BS right here. SEC is looking into Coinbase's token listing processes, staking programs, and yield-generating products according to Crypto Exchange. But Coinbase believes these investigations will not negatively impact its financial condition. Really interesting. I wonder why, mate. I wonder why. Now, we know XRP, thank you, digital assets right here, perspective, sorry. We know XRP was pre-allocated right here through options contracts. The problem is Gary Gensler wants XRP to be a security just because of those contracts. Wonder if Gary Gensler thinks oil is a security when you use it for an options contract for that too. XRP is a money right here. Listen to this.
It's quite funny. One of the big questions that I was asked when I was talking to people about XRP, they said, what price do you sell XRP to the financial institutions that you're dealing with here? Do you give them a discount, and is there a lockup? Can you answer those questions? Because this kept coming up.
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, let's use MoneyGram as the example. When MoneyGram is moving money from US dollar to Mexican peso, they're buying at market. They're not, there's no special sweetheart deal there. There are times when we work with institutional investors who might say, hey, we want to buy $10 million of XRP, and we would have lockups that would prevent them from dumping. We don't want some other party buying a whole lot of XRP and dumping it on the market. And so we would hypothetically have restrictions about what they could sell and what, how often. And usually those are based upon volume in the market.
Yes, you
Pretty straightforward stuff right there. We know that XRP is going to be absolutely parabolic. I know this for a fact. This wallet purchased 150,000 Ethereum 5.5 years ago. It is now worth $290 million, from $1.5 million investment to $290 million in 2,116 days. That's not a bad investment, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely crazy. Now, this is in relation to XDC, and again, I want to end up on this video because it's pretty long, guys. I know that. But again, XDC right here, used as a settlement for bonds, letters of credit, insurance, smart contracts, and loan collateral, eliminates Nostro accounts, which we know are in the trillions of dollars, allows private transaction data with public confirmation around transactions, can connect smart contracts on different blockchains. It's interoperable right here, minimizes fraud and miscommunication that creates additional expense, digitizing the documents, contracts, loans, paperwork, customs docs, streamlined financing right here, funding used in supply chain and pay parties be involved. It is a no-brainer, guys. XDC for me. Now, let's go to CoinMarketCap. I'm going to end up on this, guys. But again, the only coins I'm focused on right now, I'll get into those in a second. $1.1 trillion, which is nice. $62 billion in volume. I'm sure we'll see this go up once the weekend is over. And, of course, my only watch list right here, and I have to click this twice. I don't know why. You can see it right here, guys. XRP, Stellar, Algorand, Hedera, Quant, IOTA, XDC, and, of course, Alliance Block. Incredible gems right here. That's where my money is going. So thanks very much for sticking around to the end of the video. Yes, I know it's long, but there's a lot to get through. So again, let's talk in the comments and the community tab. Thank you very much. Only use the official links for my social media down below, all right? Stay safe. Have a good week. We'll speak to you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.